welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my makeup brush collection. So I'm gonna basically go through the sets that I have and then the individual brushes I have, but I'm not gonna mention every single brush in depth. I'm just gonna sort of go through them quite fast. Okay, so last week I went to IKEA to look for some pots to store my brushes in. I had them in big plant pots before and my brushes were getting smaller for some weird reason, so they were kind of getting lost in the height of the pot, so I needed something a little bit smaller. So I come up with these glass vases. So I just want to show you how I am putting them on my dressing table and storing them and all of that good stuff. So if you are interested in seeing my makeup brush collection and how I store them, then keep on watching. Okay, let's get started. So this is the glass pot that I picked up from IKEA. I think it was $2.99 or something, and I got 3 of these. And inside these 3 I have my brush sets. So this is the first set that I'm going to talk about. This is the brush set by Jessup's. Jessup's is a company that you will find on Amazon and eBay, and this is their 15 brush set. So I'll just do a quick overview of all of these brushes. By the way, before I start, these brushes are awesome and I absolutely love every single one of these brushes. In the set you get 15 brushes. Basically this set can come in a lot of different colours. I have it in the gold and dark purple. My sister has it in the gold and white. You can get it in black and silver. There are a lot of different colours you can get this in. So in the set, I don't think I've got all 15 still, because I did chuck a couple of them away because I wasn't using them, but I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the brushes. So you get a tapered face brush. This is awesome for bronzing. Then you get a large powder brush. This is just the best powder brush, love that one. Then you get a small blush brush, amazing. Basically I use all 3 of them on a daily. Then you get a duo fiber, I can't even say it, powder and blush brush. Then you get a tapered highlighter. This is what I use to set my under eye with powder. Use that every day. Then you get a large fluff brush. This is great for setting under eye with powder or putting a wash of colour all over your lid. Then there's the large concealer brush. Don't really use this, but I know that when I throw it away, I'm gonna find a use for it, so I don't want to throw it away. Then you get a large blending brush. The only problem with these brushes is, do you see how this is held together with sellotape? Every now and again I have to super glue them together because I do wash my brushes quite often. It really does make the glue disintegrate very quickly. But yeah, so that's a large fluffy brush. Then you get a tapered blending brush, which is like this, which is a great one. Then you get a small tapered blending brush, another great one. Then you get a small eyeliner brush, a flat definer brush, which is great for your lower lash line, and then a short shader, which is another one great for lower lash line. So that is all of my Jessup brushes. This set is not expensive. I think it's under £15 or euros, around about there. Next is another set by Jessup's. This is their Tom Ford inspired makeup brush set. I'm not sure of how many brushes you get in here, so we will go through it one at a time. This is the 05 large fluffy brush. These don't have names, so I'm just gonna make them up as go along. So this is the one that looks very much like the Tom Ford powder brush, so yes. Then you have the next size down. This is great for bronzer. I love this for bronzing my face. Then another size down, smaller one, and this is great for contouring. You can really get into the hollows of your cheeks with that. Then you have a flat foundation brush. Then you have a short flat foundation brush. This is a good one. Next you have a bunch of small brushes. This is exactly why I got this set, because I wanted some small brushes. You have 2 flat definer brushes. one with a rounded end and one with a flat end. Then you have a really small tapered pencil brush, a super tiny short shading brush. This is really good for under the lower lash line, even smudging out eyeliner, that's a good one for. Then you have a angled short shading brush. This is my favourite brush for doing colour under my lower lash line. Then you have a small blending brush and a large blending brush. So that was the Tom Ford inspired set by Jessup. Really like this one. The only difference is with these is once you wash them, they do tend to take on a different shape than when you buy them. When you buy them, they're very sleek and smooth. Then when you wash them, they do go quite hard. But I've just found different uses for them and I really like them, so I like that set a lot. Next up is the Real Techniques Bold Metal set. So I'm gonna go through this one. So this is number 300. I have two of these. I use this one for blusher and I use this one for setting my under eye with powder. This next one is number 101, which is their foundation brush. It's a tapered, angled foundation brush. It's like a triangle. I think it's called a triangle foundation brush. Anyway, this is a really nice foundation brush. It gets into all the nooks and crannies. Then you have their most popular brush, which is their number 100, which is their powder brush. Really like this one. This is great to set your face with powder. Then I have one of the newer brushes, which is the 103, which is their angled face brush. And this is great for bronzer. So if you wanna get the bronzer in there, you know, give a nice wash of bronzer. Then I have two of number 200. This is their eyeshadow blending brush. I use one for eyeshadow, which is a nice big blending eyeshadow brush, and then the other one I use to set my under eye concealer. It's really great at setting concealer. I like that a lot. Then I have 201, which is a tapered crease brush. So it's really good at getting in there and blending out the crease area. Then I have 202, which is a tiny liner brush. So I use this to smoke out eyeliner on my top lash line, but you could use this as a brow brush as well because it's nice and angled. Last but not least is number 301, and this is their contour brush. But I'm going to use this, I haven't used it yet, I'm going to use it for foundation, so I'll have to report back. So that is it for my Bold Metals collection by Real Techniques. I love this, it's an extravagant purchase, you don't need these brushes, they're just an extravagant purchase to me, because I wanted them. Next are my odds and sods. Basically in here I have individual brushes that I've bought individually. Yeah. So in here I have my Zoeva flat buffing brush. This is 104. Love this brush. This is a very good foundation brush. On the line of foundation brushes, I have my new favourite foundation brush by Real Techniques. This is their Expert Face Brush. If you're looking for a bit of a different foundation brush, this is highly recommended. I love this, and that is definitely going to be in my favourites video, definitely. I have two tapered face brushes, so I have a smaller one and a large one. Then I just have this basic powder brush, and love this. This is what I use to do my bronzer today. I just really like it. It's just a really nice basic powder brush. One of my new favourites is this fan brush. This fan brush is huge and it is perfect for my highlight, and that is what it's been used for ever since I got it. So a big old fan brush. I have the NARS Eater brush, which is for contour. Then I have a spoolie, which, you know, you always need a spoolie. Next I have this little number 12 by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is got a spoolie on one end and a eyebrow brush on the other end. Then I have my favourite brush. This is in every single tutorial that I do. This is just a fat, rounded top blending brush. I got this on eBay for about £2 or something, not even. And I use this to set my concealer with powder on my eyelids every single day. So this is a brush I reach for every day, and I do have it in black, but for some reason I really like the white one. No idea, they're exactly the same, but yeah. Then I have these 3 blending brushes. They're pretty much the same. These 2 are the same. And then this Essence one on the end. These are just great at getting colour into your crease, smoked out, great blending brushes. Then I have a bunch of flat brushes. These are amazing. I use flat brushes all the time to pack colour onto my lid. So it's just a great colour packer-runner. So flat brush looks like this, and I have quite a lot of them. Then I have this angled brush here. This is what I use every day to do my brows. I love this. It's just a little bit softer than the other brow brush that I have. Then I have a bunch of these old school eyeshadow brushes. You know what I mean when I say old school? They're just like the basic eyeshadow brushes, fluffy ones. And these are great at packing on colour and really blending out the colour. Then I have these 4 tiny brushes. These are tiny definer brushes. So I haven't used them yet. They're quite new to me. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But I like the idea that I have them. Little definer brushes. I love them. So that is it for my little odds and sods. I have to mention my eyelash curler. This was from Primark about 1.5 years ago, and this is going strong. I love this eyelash curler. The eyelash curlers from Primark are awesome, and I just like this one because it's got like gems on it. It's so cute. As we are talking about makeup brushes, I kind of want to give a shout out to some other tools that I use whilst doing my makeup, and it's these 2 here. So I have the Beauty Blender. It's dirty, I just did my makeup with it. This is amazing. I love this so much. If you have not bought a Beauty Blender yet, please go out and buy it. The correct way to use it as well is damp. So run it under the tap, squeeze it a couple of times, wrap it in some kitchen roll, get that excess water out, and when you use it damp, it makes your makeup just look so flawless. So for those people that are using it dry, use it damp. Use it damp. Also on the market is this little bad boy. This is the Miracle Complexion Sponge by Real Techniques. I am still unsure about it, but I know what's going to happen. One day I'm just going to use it. I'm just going to fall in love with it. So I have to give it a shout out because it's still one of my newest purchases, and I haven't found the love yet, but I think I will find the love. I'm just going to keep using it until I find that love. So yes. So that is it for my makeup brush collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do try and condense down my makeup brushes because I know it can get crazy, and you think in your head that you actually need all of these things, and you really don't. The brush set that I would recommend if you are starting out and you want just a bit of everything and a complete set, I would say purchase these first ones that I talked about, which is the Jessup 15-piece makeup brush set. Perfect. These are just amazing, and you get everything in there that you need. And if you're looking for something to go along with that, spend the money and invest in a beauty blender. You will not be disappointed. I think with all of these and this complete set, you don't need anything else. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone. Bye. 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 Bye.